Hello children, hope you all are fine by the grace of God. Students, I need your cooperation to smoothly undergo this online session. So keep your English books, notebooks, pens and pencils with you. Children, this is your English book number 5. And as we have completed the first chapter of your second periodic test, that is chapter number 9, how do we appukuttan, in your last class. So today we shall start with our second chapter of second periodic test, that is chapter number 10, Gorilla. So students, everyone, you open your English book number 5, page number 12, chapter number 10, Gorilla. Now, before starting this chapter, children, you underline the difficult words given in your books with your pencils and write down the meanings of those words from your books in your notebooks with your pens. So, let's start with this chapter. Gorilla. Wow! Children, you see, a very funny picture of a gorilla is being displayed here. A giant gorilla came to tea. Whoever asked him, it wasn't me. He came in through the kitchen wall. It took 6 chairs to seat him all. Okay. So children, this poem, Gorilla, is written by whom? Martin Honeysett. So, according to the poet, one day a giant gorilla, that is a very large and powerful gorilla, came to a little boy's house to have some tea. Now you see, nobody asked the gorilla to enter or to come to his house, but he came. Now how did he come? He came in through the kitchen wall, and it took 6 chairs to seat him all. Now children, how many chairs do we require to sit? Obviously 1 chair, isn't it? But as I have told you that the gorilla is abnormally large in size, so it took 6 chairs for him to sit. Now, he drank his tea straight from the pot, and sandwiches he ate the lot. He poked the jellies to make them wobble, then swallowed them with just 1 gobble. Okay, so children, after entering the gorilla, what did he do? He was sitting on 6 chairs. And after that, on the table, he had found the teapot. And directly he took the teapot and started drinking tea straight from the teapot. And he had found sandwiches also on the table. What did he do? He took all the sandwiches and ate them at a glance. What did he do next? He had seen some jellies. Now you know very well, jellies are wobbling things which are very tasty, isn't it? Now, what did he do? He was poking the jellies so that the jellies could wobble. The jellies could move in an unsteady manner. So, he was poking the jellies to make them wobble, and also, what did he do? He swallowed them. He gulped them without any kind of chewing operation. That is, without chewing, he directly swallowed the jellies. All that remained on the plate was the cake. There was nothing else for him to take. When he had eaten that, I showed him the door and hoped he would go now. There was no more. Children, after drinking tea and eating sandwiches and swallowing jellies, what else was there on the table? there was a plate where there was a cake. So, as usual, what did the gorilla do? The gorilla took the cake and directly ate the whole cake. And after having the cake, there was not any eatery substance remain on the table for the gorilla to eat. So the little boy thought that if he would show the gorilla the way to the door, then the gorilla would go then. But you know what happened? The little boy, he had shown the gorilla the way to the door. Because the little boy thought that now there is no more food. So he could easily go. But you see what happened? Instead, he ate the door as well, except for the knocker and the bell. After that, he at last decided to go. Whoever invited him, I would like to know. Oh my God. Now you see, what did the gorilla do? The gorilla first entered through the kitchen wall at their house. Then he had taken 6 chairs to sit. After them, he then went near the table. On the table, he had seen the teapot. He drank his tea directly from the pot. He had also seen on the table that there were plates full of sandwiches, jellies, and cakes. He ate everything. Nothing was left. So, when there was nothing left for the gorilla's better only, what did the little boy do? He had shown him the door because he thought that now there is not any substance left for the gorilla to eat. So the little boy thought, let me show the gorilla the way to the door, then he would go back. But instead of going back, the gorilla thought that the door was something which is a very tasty dish to eat. My goodness. So what did the gorilla do? The gorilla started eating the door. And you know what? He had ate the door also. But he couldn't eat the knocker and the bell of the door. Why? Because the knocker and the bell of the door, they are made of what? Iron or steel? Now, iron and steel are very much hard. It is not possible even for a gorilla also to chew or break, isn't it? So sad it is for the gorilla, isn't it? Because the gorilla had eaten everything. Even he had ate the door also. But it is so sad that he could not eat the knocker and the bell. So at last, what did the gorilla decide? The gorilla thought that now I am totally fit and fine. I have eaten up everything. I have eaten the door also, which is also a very tasty thing to eat. Now I am totally satisfied. So let me go. So, what did the gorilla decide at last? At last, the gorilla decided to go. But you know what? The little boy was still wondering that who had invited the gorilla to have so much of things at his breakfast. Because obviously the little boy had not invited the gorilla. It might happen that the gorilla was passing by that way and he had seen through the kitchen window that lots of eatery substances are there on the plates. Where? On the table. So, through the kitchen wall, the gorilla entered and he had started eating up everything. Children, I hope you all have understood this little poem of this large gorilla, isn't it? It is a very sweet little poem, just like you all. So, children, what you will do? As usual, you will read this whole poem nicely, line by line, carefully, and I hope that it is totally clear to you. Okay, read carefully Stay safe at your home. So children, this much for today. We will move on to your third, that is the last chapter for your second periodic test in your next class. So this much for today. Thank you.